One of the most important lessons I learned recently is to dwell on the good. That just because one thing in your life is going wrong doesn't mean that everything in your life is going bad. And so when you feel like I'm failing in one aspect, instead of dwelling so much in that bad, in that disappointment, in that failure, take your mind away from it and start dwelling on the good things. It was a very, very pivotal lesson for me because I think a lot. It's very easy for me I'm very sentimental also. I'm very emotional. So when something just seems like it's not going my way, it's very easy for my whole countenance to completely change. But learning to dwell on the good, even when some things are not going on right, has completely changed my perspective and has helped me to be happy, genuinely happy, and genuinely okay, even when there are other things that are wrong. And so I want to share this lesson with you guys. I want to encourage you that, of course, life is not a bed of roses. There are times when you're going to fail. There are times when you're going to have your hopes all the way here and they're going to be dashed. There are some times when you're going to feel like something is about to happen and you're going to be disappointed. There are times when you're going to fail even when you felt like you had everything figured out. There are just times when it won't go so well. But if you put your happiness and your worth and your mind and everything on those things at that particular time, you're going to get depressed, you're going to get sad, you're going to start questioning things you're not going to question. One little thing will happen and you start asking yourself, am I good enough to do this? Am I good enough to be at this place? Am I good enough to be at this position? Am I good enough? Do I have enough experience? Am I worthy enough? Am I hardworking enough? Just that little thing. Start making you question your whole life and your whole being and your whole experience and achievement, your whole sense of worth. But if you take your mind off it, just reshape your focus. Just tilt your focus a bit and say, instead of focusing solely on all the wrong things, all the bad things that currently happen in my life and question my whole worth, let me just pay attention a bit to the things that are going well. If it's just my love life, if it's just that I'm still alive, that God is still with me, if it's just that I didn't get debited for this, if it's just that I was able to order an Uber safely and come back home safely, if it's just that somebody still calls me for advice, if it's just that my social media is still popping, while I'm focusing, I can start or I can keep thinking of ways to solve that problem. And when I learned that lesson, it was mind-boggling because I was currently going through a few things that I just felt wasn't just working, and I was seeing my whole being just, my confidence had dropped, my productivity had dropped. I was just not in a good place. But when I realized or thought about it, this is one thing that is making me question my whole purpose, my whole self-worth, my experience, my knowledge, my everything. But there's still like a bunch of other things that are still going perfectly well. And so why am I putting my validation on those things that are very fickle? My charge for you watching this video is this: just because one thing or a few things are going wrong with your life doesn't mean that everything is going wrong. So focus less on the bad and focus more on the good. Focus on the positive side of your life, no matter how small they are, the little victories. And when you're doing that, you will find the courage and the strength and even the wisdom to overcome or to go through, to walk through that bad thing or those bad things. You find the strength to ask for help. You find the courage to be more vulnerable people with your support group. You find the encouragement, the validation you need to have more strength, to put in more work, to put in more time into get better at that particular time. All you need to get that strength, to get that push, to get that nudge, to get that wisdom, that advice, that tip is just to focus more on the good and open yourself up to more positive things. So more positive thinking and let's focus on all the bad things in your life. I hope this video speaks to you. I hope that it makes you want to focus more on the good and the bad. If it does, let me know in the comment section below, because no man is an island and this life is never a bed of roses. So it's important to know when and how to reshape our focus. Do you want to leave this channel without subscribing? Make sure that you click on the button down below to subscribe. Turn on the bell notification still down below to get notified every time I release a video, which is every week. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do share it to as many people as you can. I'm sure a lot of people need to hear this message. Peace out.